Hello, hello. How is everybody? I know, right? After days of just no running. Hey, Andrew. Thank you for checking in. Okay. So the goal is to start working on Eden again. But my summoner has leveled. And I wish to work on summoner a little bit. I'm giving the keyboard an entire, like, tragic backstory. Abused by its owner, made to do menial tasks. And one day it decided enough was enough. Oh, rip. I guess one's loyal. Muscle memory. So, oh, well, I was gonna ask a question. I'll save it. And just like, nah, food. More important. Hey, Rain. course, the Lalafell would be highest rank. Well, alright then. Gee, thanks. I'm not gonna turn her into a dress-up doll. Game. Welcome back, Andrew. Oh, I was wondering what the hell you had said. I didn't know what you had said. Like, what does that mean? As someone who is a novice at keyboards. Double injection, something? What? Oh. I guess it makes it easier to not rub off. Because, you know, there's nothing to rub. Now, one of these, too low. Don't like it. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I did not get those. Or at least not the see-through ones. Got it. Yeah, mine has a backlight too, but it doesn't shine through the keys at all, because the keys are not shine through. I cared far more about using actual Kingdom Hearts font. That's true. Listen, this keyboard's amazing. I love my keyboard. Confirmed. Andrew is an alien. Sweats acid. And yes, I did just switch around what you had told me. I know, right? Getting double teamed. Just gotta know. with my excellent crafting skills. You have many to choose from. Is that how we choose now? Which one was the longest of the long words? The world is my backyard. All because of my puns. Nope, you're staying in the pig costume. Because that face is horrifying. Nah. Unless you mean the pig head. Thought you meant his actual face, and I'm like, nah, put the pig head back on. Mm-hmm. Alright. And that is all the custom deliveries I have at this exact moment. I'm sure I'll get more. What are we doing? Right? cautiously optimistic. A thing that's been a thorn in my side for weeks has finally, at least appears to have been resolved. There was an issue with sending my PR to me. So the pictures that I had to send weren't exactly correct. The main thing being the background. And it took 3 attempts before they finally took it. And then there was something wrong with the shipping label that I had sent them. And then the customs documentation. Which is weird because I didn't... Like, I'm in Canada. I don't know what they needed the commercial invoice for. But I sent it. But apparently because I didn't before, because I thought, you know, oh, going from Canada to Canada, you don't need a commercial invoice, but apparently you do. Even though it's not going into customs. And so I had to send that in. And all of this is costing money. Every attempt, the shipping labels, it's all costing money every time they tell me to do it again. And it's finally on a truck to get to me. And I'm just hoping so much that I actually get from it's on truck to house without any more problems. That's the plan. That's the goal. And I'm just sitting there going, man, what if it goes wrong? Oh, that was over and done with in 5 minutes. I fixed that real quick. I'm glad you and Andrew are on the same page, Katarina. By the way, welcome, Katarina. Oh no! She popped in just to add to my and then. But you didn't ask him anything. If you've never worked for a samurai before, how do you know what kind of armor he needs? We'll do it live. You don't want to just stand out. It's still a tournament. Okay. Whatever. Yes, hello. Oh, I'm so glad that someone has gone, hey, learn about the thing you're about to be making armor for. I'm guessing this person is also where I am in the story. Well, the black, or I guess the armorer story. So actually, not too showy. And very functional. That's what I just heard. A very functional and not very showy face mask. With a good range of vision. I got it. Okay, just the one. Cool. Easy. Poor guy's getting apologized to left, right, and center. Wrong one. Whoop. And where is it? Did I pass it by in my haste? I did. There it is. That was the wrong thing. There we go. And then I need... There you are. Perfect. Now, back to Eden. Let's grab, I think this is the Savage. Yes. Unlock the first tier Savage. Yes, hello. A rock. Well, I did beat the crap out of it. And I'm sure from its perspective, I am terrifying. Woohoo! She's alive. Amnesia. Do you see those heels? It'd be very hard. Well, if you didn't wear those heels, hun, in the sand, and I believe they're also platform heels, like, you have a lot going on in the feet department. Thank you, Thancred. Tell her off for choosing bad footwear for a desert excursion. I mean, she's a brat. I am very striking with my two-colored eyes. A fairy? Did you get heat stroke? Should we admit you to some kind of hospital? Why are you yelling? I'm just gonna tell you my entire life story. To this stranger that I just met. Right? What? Depriving it of its free will? How could you, Andrew? It was simply trying to rebel against an oppressive force. I'm so pleased that the heels themselves are like a thing they comment on because, yes, they're very impractical footwear. Listen, you gotta have the right heels for the job. That did fuck all. She cast Doom on it. I guess. TikTok boom. A monster. No, it's fine. I don't see how her having magical powers is somehow unusual in this world, but okay. I know. They're extremely high heels. They're platform heels. Like, let's see if I can get, like, closer to the feet. Okay, there we go. Like, look at this shit. This is stuff that you wear on a stage. Not in the middle of the desert wandering around. Like, she is ready to go on a catwalk. Man, you should. It's good stress relief. I do appreciate that they kind of like moved to her and she's like, the fuck? Again, it's like that they're acknowledging in universe. This is kind of preachy. Or at least Gaia's not on board. She has not bought into this. Now that you're all done. God, she's an ass. As a character, she's amusing. As a person, I'd want to smack her in the face. Wipe them big lips right off her face. But as a character, no, she's great. Do you even know what you see, Kun? Don't try and make the asshole philosophical now. You've already told me she's an asshole. Okay, y'all haven't moved. Awesome. Not used to getting sassed back, huh, you know? She does need to learn some manners, though. Like, this ain't her show. She just kind of invited herself on someone else's, like, plans and mission. Again, as a person, nah. I'd want to kill her. As a character, though, great. You need a little bit of flaw. You need someone who's problematic. Otherwise, how can they get better? Oh man, it's all about the beard. Gotta talk about the beard. We've established that I can't think of an accurate representation of this primal to save my life. I'm gonna toss you off the side. I know, right? I mean, Ganondorf isn't really associated with thunder, I don't think. I might be wrong. Oh no, I wish I had Katarina to be a proper Legend of Zelda fan, because I've never played a game. I don't remember him using lightning magic. There's the light orbs, but is that lightning magic? Yeah, I'm like, hang on. I know you play, you know, catch with him. Okay, which I mean, technically means that all of his incarnations use a lightning magic because they're all the same goddamn Ganon. Yeah, it's like what element would you associate with this man? Aside from darkness. What about the Wind Waker version of him? You mean the best Ganondorf you ever possibly could have had? What do you mean, Andrew? I'll die on this hill. Hold up. Like what? Right? That actually has like character motivations and like a reason for doing what he does. Not to mention, okay, if you're gonna talk about could have killed Link but didn't, I'm sorry, every goddamn Ganon could have killed Link but didn't. Every Ganon. Yeah, it's like, hold on. Again, that's every Ganon. I don't know, man. Like, that's actually every Ganon. So, like, I'm not... Like, I'll say the writing in Zelda games ain't, like, the greatest thing I've ever seen. Like, it's very stock and it's very safe, which is, I mean, fine, whatever. But, like... That's a Legend of Zelda problem. That's not a Ganon problem, especially not a specific Ganon problem, because every Ganon could have killed Link at some point in the adventure where like he had him in his grasp and he was nearly dead and he like decides to monologue. The worst one is actually the most recent one. Well, I don't know if he's the most recent one, but the one in Tears of the Kingdom, who doesn't even leave from under the fucking castle. Again, every Ganon. Man, go back and play them. Check every time where the big bad could have absolutely just murdered this little boy and didn't. Like, count them. Actually count them. There's so many. Oh yeah, like I said, like I'm not about to sit here and say that the writing in Twilight, not Twilight Princess, in Legend of Zelda is like stellar, because it's not. Like they make a lot of questionable decisions as a writing team throughout all of the games. Yeah, like Ganondorf is usually not written very well. That's why I say, like, no. Wind Waker Ganon is probably the best Ganon you've got. And again, he's not perfect. I'm not saying he's perfect, but like he is the best Ganon you have. They're awful to Zelda. They are truly terrible to Zelda. I hate how they write Zelda. Link has almost no personality ever. He might have a few character quirks here and there, but he's really not written very well. The plots are usually, again, very stock, very just, nope, the hero is a chosen one and they kill the bad guy and they get the girl. Like, and that's fine. But so Legend of Zelda is not their biggest property. It's not even like it's one of their flagship properties, but it's not. But even among their flagship properties, he's not. Right. Like even among the flagship properties, it's the less popular of the two, because like their Mario games are like make about double the money, give or take. So yeah, they're not given a lot of time. They're not given a lot of budget. And they've straight up admitted that their main priority is that the games are fun, not so much that the games are like narratively interesting. The story exists to facilitate the gameplay, and that's fine. That's what their decisions are. I don't like the decisions, but that's what their decisions are. So canonically, he didn't go mad. How he is written for Wind Waker is this is the Ganon that was defeated and then was still in the adult timeline. So he has tasted defeat. And then he got to sit and stew for however long it was between end of Ocarina of Time and beginning of Wind Waker. And he's been able to sit there and ruminate on his failures and ruminate on what went wrong, what went right, you know, why he does what he does. Like, he's had a lot of time to sit there and just stew. And so his attitude in Wind Waker mostly reflects that. He's still powerful and he's still ferocious. And so they kind of give him that, and I wouldn't say animalistic, but a little bit. Like, they have him roar. They have him do these big charge attacks. Like, you know what I mean? Like they kind of give him more animalistic, savage qualities in the way that he moves and fights. To show off that he is powerful, you know? This is Ganon. I know it's Ganondorf. He doesn't actually go Ganon, I don't think. But you get the idea. Yeah, he just fucking bitch slaps him. Or bitch slaps her. I have no idea what you're talking about with the giant stream puppet. I have to go back. I haven't actually like seen that. Most people don't talk about the string puppet. But anywho, not important. You seem to be hung up on this puppet thing. Do you not like puppets? Are you anti-Pinocchio? Oh, I see. I mean, again, see all Zelda games. Like, again, I'm not about to bash one Ganon for making questionable choices unless I bash them all. Oh, well, that's fine. My headcanon is now that Andrew just hates, like, Pinocchio. Anti-Pinocchio. I mean, I like Wind Waker a lot. Because again, it is the only one to give Ganon an actual, like, motivation for doing things. And yes, Link is, like, the most expressive Link. Bar none. Toon Link is awesome. And the way they do the shading and the way they make him look more cartoony, it's real good. Looks real pretty. It's real nice. They did an excellent job. You can fight Katarina about Twilight Princess. You can fight Katarina about Twilight Princess. I'm gonna get me some tea. I saw the hydrate 10 minutes ago, but we were like mid discussion. All right, I return with tea. And I can't talk about gameplay in Legend of Zelda because what I know from Zelda is mostly like story and lore bits, because people like to talk about story and lore of the Zelda games because they're wild. So like I usually know that aspect, but less about the gameplay. That's a strong one. Well, with the lore part, at the very least, people, so in the gaming space, people call all world building just lore. Like it's all kind of thrown into the same umbrella category of lore. And the world building in most of the Legend of Zelda games is actually quite good. Like the environments they make are actually really nice and have a lot of detail to them. That's part of my theory that most people who liked Legend of Zelda as a kid then moved on to Dark Souls as adults. The Zelda to Dark Souls pipeline. Because they both kind of excel in the same areas. Obviously different vibes. Definitely not the same like overall vibes. One's significantly darker than the other and much more grimdark. But in terms of like what they choose to focus on, which is world building and environments and gameplay. So there's a lot of lore in Zelda, but definitely not as much story. Like you could finish the story in like 30 minutes in terms of like recapping it all, because it's not that, again, not that in-depth. Good, well executed, but not that in-depth. But then you get into like all the little background details, and there's a lot there. They do a lot. So you can get into the world building weeds pretty quickly.
Get ready.
Oh man, voice acting. I'd forgotten that's when this starts. Nope, he's ruined. Where's the beard? That is not the correct beard.
This is Ramu.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's Ramu plus Ixion, which does beg the question. Since Yuna has not actually, you know, seen Ixion, does that mean that our character just knows of Ixion? I fucking guess. I don't know, man. Oh. Ew. Oh yeah. They're like, oh yeah, you've met Ixion, right? You know Ixion, surely. And I'm just like, what? Bring up here. There you go. I like this better. Yeah. Ixion is in 14. I think I showed you the one time I did, the what's it called? Oh. Oh, I'm not gonna make it! Ow. Oh. You know, yeah, I was so busy on recovering from my death that I didn't notice what was going on. That's my fault. Okay, I don't have anything. We're gonna try our best. You are a champion, Scholar. I appreciate you. I don't even have my lucid dreaming. That's rough. Oh no. Might be able to make it. Totally made it. Alright. I can't raise anymore. Right? Crisis mode! Crisis mode! Can't talk about story now. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Oh no. Okay, Dancer. You're making my life hard. Like, part of it was my fault, for sure. But like, come on, Dancer. we're gonna use this. Because I don't have anything for them right now. I guess I could give them this. Going this way. Oh no, we're going this way. You're an ass. Why did you follow me? Oh no, that's both healers. I don't know. Rain, help me out here. I was already at the back chilling, and you just see this dancer walk up to me. I know! Let's try that again. I really was. I was like, I really couldn't go anywhere. So I just tried going straight up, but I'm like, well, this ain't gonna go well. Oh, and in case you're wondering about what's happening in chat, they are instructing the dancer what they did wrong. So I haven't had to, like, say anything. The team's got it. Oh, and the Viper put it right in the middle. And they killed the other dancer. That's the wrong button, me. And they already got it. All right. Yeah, it's the TG person. We're just gonna grab this too while I'm here. Oh, they insta-died. I'm not sure why they insta-died, but they insta-died. We're gonna wait. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I don't got it. We both popped our swift cast. What am I doing? Oh! Who knew? It has a late stab shot! And the dancer has not taken my res. Dancer. Hey, dancer. Well, we're gonna hit this button. Oh. grab one of these. Use this button. Alright, we're back. We're gonna hit that button. Give me a lily. There we go. Oh man, you are gonna have an excellent time watching me die a bunch then. Well, Monk, valiant effort. Are you gonna get back? You did get back. Good job, Monk. Grab. That's a little behind. All my stuff's gotten all kind of wackety just because I'm trying my best to keep us up. All right, let's go into recovery mode since we're all doing well, it seems. Get my MP back. By the way, hi, Pretty Beard. You've come into chaos. There we go. We made it. Oh, I should not have gotten 3 comms. They're being very kind. They're like, oh, first time baby. I haven't encountered the beast, but you know, I guess I've heard of it. You know what? I can take that. Maybe my character's heard of it. Yes. It's all about belief and what their like motivations are when they summon them. And mine, I guess, is to duke it out. Vent some frustrations. Oh, he's chill. He's chill bean. Ramu and Alexander are my favorites. We'll get back to that, Andrew. I don't like how she's typically characterized in most Final Fantasies. Yeah, sorry. As much as I like love my snowscapes and I love my ice and snow, the first love is lightning and electric and thunder damage. It looks cool. What do you want from me? I do like that we're given insight into her mind. I wish the subtitles were a little bit better, like readable. It would be difficult for anybody who can't see that. But I like that they give insights into her mind because otherwise, you would hate her. Like she would be unlikable as a character. Gaia, we always do this. It's an Alagon conspiracy! Weather is truly a way for the Alagons to seep into us from ancient past. Seeping into our skin so they can monitor us and spy on us. Yes, I am aware of the water cycle. Thank you for telling me the water cycle, but in Magibabble. There we go. We've shifted from ass to sass. Much more in line with someone who I don't want to just punch in the face. And I'm up for anything that's death-defying. She's over there having big feelings and deep thoughts. The rally always looked really weird, like they're trying to punch good feelings into their friends. Whack. Yes, all of your thoughts have been about Gaia recently. Carriage is not a fan of that plan. We're not gonna do Urianger. Urianger would put her to sleep. Oh, you should not start with small talk. You should not start with small talk. That will not go well. Since she hates her time being wasted. No, Irene. Persistence is the key. Only in certain things, Thancred. Some people get annoyed when you're really, really obstinate when they've told you to leave them alone. Listen, Thancred, this has been like your defining trait all of Realm Reborn. Yes, he would. Is she? She seems perfectly content with her thoughts. She's not unapproachable. She's just got a lot in her mind and she's not good with people. Okay, there's no way I can hear them from all the way over here. Yeah, I know. Sorry. This is awkward, guys. Well, try your best. Go confess. You know, what are you doing? You know, quit being distracting in the back. This is their moment. Tiramisu! Coffee biscuits! She asked her out on a date. You hear that? She asked her out on a date. After work. To go for tea and snacks. Yes. Gaia, Gaia, go have the nice snacks with the pretty lady. It's a date. But, okay, so you do what you want when you want. Do you want coffee biscuits? You could have coffee biscuits. Gaia, Gaia, she's trying to be nice. Quit being an ass. Coffee biscuits. How dare you say no to free food? I mean, I don't think dwelling is the right answer. It's her. Reen's approach is more healthy than dwelling forever. She's trying to be your friend with coffee biscuit bribes. Coffee biscuits, Gaia. Well, date asked and rejected. Truly was sad. Hey. Well, all right. As someone who also does not like small talk, I do understand. Apologies. I'll come back to you with philosophical questions later. Oh, and now she's retreated into business. Aww. No date for Reen. They're very good double dads, uncles, whatever you want to call her. They do a good job. Considering it was the very first thing I did as a Scion, a long ass time. I do like this music. Never gets old. Oh, Andrew, did you get your keyboard back in line? No. It has rejected you. Two rejections on stream. How tragic. Oh, I see. The brother is the Tinkerer.
It worked! Both wind and fire have answered the call! Green, are you alright?
Gaia, what do you care? You just told her to fuck off. Why are you now concerned? She's trying to be standoffish. The Black Mage killed their buddy. Killed their Dragoon friend. Well, didn't die. Oh no, then the Black Mage died. Oh, that's the wrong button. That was a waste. That was a cast. No, that was they stood in the knockback instead of outside of the knockback, and that was not a good idea. Oh. Yes, decades. Points for self-awareness. What was the first indication? Look, my arena. It's nice that we finally get to do the saving this time. We get to come in like a hero and whisk somebody away. Normally it's the other way around. She is unconscious. Really? Oh yeah, no, she's having a rough day. Or a rough couple of days, whatever. Right? Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Oh. Which thing about Zelda's? What were we, what discussion were we on? I know. It's kind of like that moment of like, well, I know we were talking about Zelda, but I forget exactly where we were in Zelda. Rain, come remind us about what we were talking about in Zelda. I know it was after that. I think it was the world building where I was saying that they actually do a good job with it. But like, I had already kind of talked about that they do a good job with it. So it's kind of like that moment of like that thought was over. If there's like a through thread or, you know, whatever, to another topic, I've lost it. ADHD brain go burr. I'm sure he's gotten busy, or he's hanging out in Adonis' stream because he's playing Legend of Dragoon again. There we go, words. is fine. Come on, Iconoclasm. I know nobody likes you, but you're one of my favorites. It's very pattern-based. It's very much, once you figure out the rules behind it, it's very fun. But a lot of people had trouble with those rules when it originally came out. I don't know if it's a don't like. I have noticed, generally speaking, that people have a rougher time learning them. But I tend to like pattern-based fights. I tend to like the whole, you know, learning the rules and then applying them to a lot of different mechanics. I like, I don't know, the brain challenge of it. There you are. We'll see. It depends on if this DPS hits the button. There it goes.
So many of them. But nothing we can't handle.
All right, Reen. No. Her girlfriend has gotten hurt. She's serious now. Alright, so you see where the birds are? You're gonna do one, then the other. See these portals? So you see the birds? They're going into the red portal first. So, behind us, they'll come out the red portal first. Now, everyone knows to kind of dodge up here because they actually don't come up here. So we're entirely safe. We don't have to do that mechanic. But now it covers the entire arena, so now I need to know how that works. So it's gonna be blue first. Womp. And then you go. And as you can see, people have a hard time sometimes. This is literally just pointing a direction. It can't throw you off the arena here, so you can just chill and let it go. Oh, it's very straightforward in normal mode. In Savage, there's a lot more patterns, there's a lot more things going on. They're stacking those together, I'm bouncing. But like, That's the basics of most of the mechanics in this fight, is that set of rules. But in Savage, of course, it gets a lot more complex. Now we're gonna add in some stuff. So we're all given a color. It's a special color. We want to be opposite color. Now, as you see, we've changed colors. So you still need to be opposite color. Now, it happened to where, you know, I didn't have to move. And as you can see, it insta-kills you if you don't do it correctly. There we go. These are ads. I'm safe where I am. Alrighty. Oh, they like my Yuna. I am purple again. Now, this is where people start really having trouble. So they're applying the portal rule to this rule. So, white's going into blue. So now, I want to be on the red. And then I want to be on the blue just in case. There we go. I'm safe where I am. Also, our monk buddy is doing a Sora, and I love him. He's great. I need to remember to do Divine Medicine better. Blue first. Oh, I got hit by Joel. Shit. Oh, we get some Pickomancer one. Yeah, putting them so close together, like, that's kind of dangerous. But it's okay. I thought I had moved up enough, and I did not. Yeah, damn it. I was doing so good. Oh, you see him? The Sora over in the corner. Here's a little monk buddy. Oh, I don't need the raise. I was just gonna get up. Here we go. Well, you need to take a breath. You're not dead. Oh no. Oh man. Look at the devastation. Thinking she's dead. Look at the devastation. Technically, she told you to fuck off. I like that she's like, I didn't tell you I was going. Yep. Spite. We're just gonna sit on this moment. It's very funny, their dynamic. So sincere, so devastated that, you know, she thinks Gaia's dead. And Gaia's just like, my peace and quiet. Where did it go? Oh, but see this? Oh, but see this? I never thought I'd be so glad to hear it. Yeah, hasn't told her to get off. That's what I'm saying. Look how gay they are. That's what I'm saying. Right? It took utter despair for her to realize that no, Reen's actually good. Reen's actually just doing her best. Hey, Andrew. What do you think the next one is? Hey, Andrew. Have we found the prettiest one? We have. We've found the prettiest arena. I'm glad that you apologized for being a shithead. I am in fact going to finish the tier first. Because we only have one left for this tier, and so I feel like we absolutely should finish the tier. Oh, oh, a smile. Oh, look at her being gay. This is where the gay truly starts. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like, Reen is the first to fall, but here's where the gay truly starts. She also learns to chill out after this, you know, near-death experience. I'ma talk about Yazael. Yazael deserves more love. In a way. She's getting lots of funny ideas. Aw, they're even doing the Heavensward sound. Why? Of course, Thanker would be like, no, that's dangerous. Dangerous is sin. What are you doing? Thank you, Thancred. Oh, disapproving father. And I am deadly. I'm a primal slayer. A god killer. Oh, also showing concern. Oh my. Oh no. Uh-huh. A friend. Mm-hmm. Friend. Honestly, the second one. Cause we've talked about my memories in terms of the summoning. My super accurate memories about the summoning. But yes, I will attempt not to kill her. I mean, this whole thing is reckless, my dude. I like that. I like that she doesn't do this to Thancred or Anja. You know, the ones that started off the most vehemently opposed. She goes to Gaia and be like, "Don't worry, I'll make it back to you." Like, I promise. Like, their word choice is very particular right now. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you real quick. Do you do that to your friends about the same age? Let me just test the waters here. Are you gonna be like, "I promise I'll make it back"? "Don't worry, I'm safe." To all of your friends who are roughly the same age? Sure, but like, with your friends when it comes to the anime night, do you have this really dramatic, you know, every time one of you is like a little late? Do you have this whole moment? I need to know. Because I certainly don't. Exactly, of course not. That'd be wild. That'd be ridiculous. And yet, here she is, doing something of a similar style. Yes, it's in this fictional world, but she singles out this person and says, and specifically tries to reassure her that she will return. I mean, sure. But like, why not to her dad? Or to her mentor figure, who she has been around with more? Right? Like that's the point. The point is that she's singling out Gaia to do the comforting thing. Because Thancred was the one that was like, absolutely not. You're not about to put your life in risk for this. And yet she doesn't do the promise thing to Thancred, who was like, oh hell no. She goes to Gaia. It's enough just knowing you're here. All right, bad idea incoming. Funny enough, I imagine that without Reen's like interference, this one probably would have been more true to actual Yazael. Because we spent way more time with her. I mean, sure. I imagine, so my thought is that it would be Shiva, but it would kind of have like the features of Yazael, whereas actual Shiva did not look like Yazael very much, aside from the pointy ears. Like, that's kind of how I always thought of, like, okay, what if, right? But I think it would have been more true to actual Yazael, rather than, like, the primal Shiva. There's no wings in this one. I will say that there's no wings in this one. Yes. Don't worry, there'll be other things to focus on. This one was my absolute favorite in Savage. Yeah. I think in the entire raid, like, series. Like, I think, partially mechanics, partially because, let's be real, it's pretty. Do love me my ice and snow. There's a lot of cool mechanics in Savage specifically that are really fun. And yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, either this one or there's one that we haven't seen yet. It'll be in the next one. And even then, I think I like Shiva a little bit more than the fight I'm thinking of in the next series. Or the next section. Although I will say, I don't remember if our group actually cleared Shiva. I can't remember if we did or not. I know we had a lot of, like, we struggled with it a lot. But I don't remember if we actually cleared. I think we did, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, I'd have to check on ice, though. And that would take me out of the queue. You get an achievement for clearing Savage Tears. Right, we're just chilling, waiting. It's no biggie, honestly. Normally what I do in my like other games, or not the games, but like on ice, is I usually like pop the party finder and then I go along with like the story. And if I happen to interrupt a cutscene, that's fine, right? And so I'm usually not just waiting around like this. That's not really a thing. But of course, for stream, I try not to do that because that's kind of annoying to do a cutscene and then do a cutscene again, you know, constantly. So I don't. But normally, I kind of advise people to not do what I'm doing right now. Because there are other things that you can be doing with your time. Yeah, it saves time. Especially when I'm like aggressively leveling something while doing the story, like at a new expansion or something. Pretty much my character at all times is just running dungeons. Like while the story's going, I have something queuing every single second that I'm online. But again, that's when I'm aggressively leveling things, and that's when I'm trying to do something very specific, like this is me prepping for something, rather than I'm just casually enjoying the story, going along. But then you'd miss things. Her platform heals. It looks like me and Ariane are having like a standoff. Dun dun dun. You think that people don't like Shiva? Oh, spoke too soon. Spoke it into existence.
I call upon the power of Shiva.
Instantly went bad.
fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict. The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence!
Psychic is in.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength.
Then ices don't move. Believe driving frost is, yeah, behind her. Oh, don't die, friend.
Your blood shall freeze.
Uh-oh. Ooh. You know what? It's fine. Alright. I was a little worried because... Oh. That's not good. They fell off the edge.
Shatter.
Fighting frost. Everything in front. Oh no. All right.
The light shall usher in peace.
I should be okay. Whew.
Such impudence!
Run away. Get out of here. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
We're just gonna do that and be fine.
Darkness
Light Rampant. This was the party killer. This was the end of your prog. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's a lot more. It's more of a pain in the ass in Savage. There's a lot more parts to it. It's not too bad in normal, but it's a lot in Savage.
I can't.
Oh no, we've been froze.
The light! It's too much for her to bear! Ugh, she won't last much longer! Enough of this! Power of darkness, answer my call! Ugh. Ugh. Yeah!
Jumped in. No experience fighting. Has never fought a primal before. That was not her. She was not in control.
Damn this light! Damn it all!
All to save her friend.
I won't give up!
Uh-huh.
Not on my
Uh-huh.
future. Our future.
Oh, I imagine that there's actually a way to see. Because they were saying before how they could watch my progress from where they were with the other fights. How she got here is different. Seeing is one thing. How she managed to actually get here is another. But nah, she absolutely was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to save my friend. Right? Physically exhaust herself. Because remember, she was just unconscious not even a little bit ago. So, still weakened. Uh-huh. One of the party. I promise you, she doesn't do it for any of the rest of us. Just for Reen. Only for Reen does she do it. I like her trying very hard to make them totally not gay. They're absolutely gay. Sure, but they did it for me. You know, the main character. The look of grave concern. Again, she was just unconscious. She's weakened. She's hurt. And she's like, nope, we're doing this. That hammer. It matches your dress. That's the first thing out of her mouth. They're so gay. They're so gay. They're so gay. Aren't they adorable? I love them. But they're so gay. Got hugs and compliments. And the cute smiles. They're so gay and I love them. Look at them smiling at each other. I am not here. If you look, like this is all them. Look at this scene. Look at how they're framed. My hero. They haven't even noticed Thancred and Oriange are there. They are in their own little world. I love them. I love it so much. Even doing the whole like begrudging respect from the dad. They're using all of the romance tropes for these two, and I love it. I love it. Yes, welcome back, Katarina. You have in fact made it in time to see the baby gaze. I do like that they say they'll make quite the pair. Not they'll be good friends. No. They make quite the pair. And of course, Oriana's just gonna tease him for that. Because of course. Won't be alone. She'll have Gaia. All the romance tropes. And she wants the coffee biscuits. Got the date. She got the date. Asked her out. Even that, look at this. It's gonna be a full day. It's not just going for tea and coffee and biscuits. No. It's gonna be, well, if you don't like that, we're gonna go on a huge date of it. We're gonna make it a whole thing, she says. It's a date, a true date. The baby gaze. I build this ship. I think everyone builds this ship. It's a really good ship. Again, they have yet to figure out that Oriange and Thancred are even there. Her. Right? And me, I guess. I am also there. Yeah, the cool aunt. The one who always comes in with like a bunch of like exotic gifts and amazing stories. Only because of your girlfriend. We officially have grass. And the prettiest crystal you ever did see. She's like, okay, I came at the speed of gay, and now I must leave. What are we thinking, Andrew? Obviously the third one is the funniest, but like, what do we actually think? You know what? I'm gonna give it to Gaia, who did in fact come in swinging. Say what? Probably because she nearly got, you know, knocked out. Look at them, trying so hard to out-compliment each other. They're so gay. can face our problems together. And again, has completely excluded, like, the rest of us. Just them two. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. They're using romance tropes. Again, I don't know who wrote the Eden storyline. I have no idea who wrote the Eden storyline, because it's obviously a team effort, right? Like, it's not one writer, but someone on that writing team saw an opportunity and went, I can make these two gay. And they 100% did. I guess I'll stay around. Poor Yuna is watching Thancred be moody. I'm sure happy she's found a friend, but also sad because he's got to go soon. I know, right? At least this is a better way of being torn than what he was dealing with before. Nope. And remember, in base game, this would have torn her to shreds. But now she's like, nah, I've got Gaia. Uh-huh. 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 She's got a girlfriend now. She's got a girlfriend and she's gonna go live with her. She lived in Yulmore, so you know she's got money. You can hand your daughter off to a willing suitor. But already thinking of their next date. They're going. It's a pretty good way to learn your partner's tastes. Can't confirm. Is a good idea. And you get tasty food. I mean, you can. Because let's be real, if you accidentally get the wrong thing, and it's like not cooked properly, rip you. Food poisoning away. Yes, you're gonna have to pretend you don't see it. right? Instantly. Oh, I'll get the report to you later. Bye. And they proceed to go off and have a date. All right. Now we can't do the rest of it until a little bit later. Oh, I don't blame them. Again, I love them being super gay. I love them to bits. They are my baby gays. And look, now they're together always. You look ill, but I'm gonna go hang out with Gaia. I know. This is just very funny. Okay. Now that I can't do more of the baby gaze until I continue the story some more, we're gonna call it here. Are they still going? Let me look. I don't see them anywhere. Are they not live? Oh no. No. Offline. Yeah. Darn it. Oh well. I did. So normally, I would have rated them. That's okay. Next time. Anyway, have a good night, everybody.